Hi, this is Dr. Rick Goodman, the team building expert and author of Living a Championship Life, A Game Plan for Success. Well, we talked about a number of different things with the SMART formula. We talked about how it's got to be specific and measurable and achievable and realistic, and we have to have a time-specific deadline on it. We talked about the 5 different areas we're going to set our goals for, and we also discussed the growing and going up goals and sharing those with the people that we love and the people on our team that are going to fully support us. Well, now some of you are sitting there going, well, Rick, that's great, but I still don't know what I want. And I found out that there's only 2 reasons why people don't achieve the things that they want and they stop from getting them. And why they don't think they can have everything they want in life. And I know that you can. And those 2 things are time and money. They say, well, if I had enough time, I'd be able to achieve all these different goals. And if I had enough money, well, I'd do all these different things. Well, I'm going to remove the excuse of time and money from you right now. See, what's going to happen is we are all going to get on a plane right now. We're going to go to Las Vegas, and we're going to go into a casino, and a friend of mine who nobody knows, we're going to go into a friend of mine, he's a dealer, and what we're going to do is each and every one of us is going to win $5 million. Now, with $5 million, you can do anything you really want. You could put that money in the bank and you could probably live off the interest. If you like to golf, you can build a big house on the golf course. If you like to travel, you can go to Spain for breakfast, Italy for lunch, and France for dinner. You could basically do anything that you want to do, given the circumstances. Now, because money is not an obligation, you can do anything you want in life now. Now what I want you to do is I want you to grab a legal-sized pad of paper. And on that legal-sized pad of paper, I want you to write at the top of it, Crazy Idealist. See, because there's nothing crazy. You got $5 million. And here's the great part. Nobody knows. So you don't have to pay any taxes. It's cash-free. It's money in the bank. So now you got that $5 million. What you're going to do is you're going to sit down with that legal pad of paper and you're going to write down every single thing that you want to be, do, and have. No matter how crazy it is, because there's nothing crazy anymore because you got $5 million. Well, once you get done writing, and for some of you, you're going to have a tough time because you stopped dreaming years ago. Maybe you want to be that fireman or the doctor and life happened to you, circumstances happened, and maybe you just abandoned some of your dreams. And I'm telling you, you can achieve or attain anything that you want. So write down everything that you want to be, do, and have, and don't stop writing until you're completely done. Once you're done writing, you're going to put down this pad of paper, and you're going to ask yourself 3 questions. The first question you're going to ask yourself, is this really what I want? Because some things in life you may not really want. As we grow and mature, the things that we wanted years ago aren't the things we want today. The second question you're going to ask, is it fair? Is it fair to everyone involved? See, is it fair to travel around the world, to flying from place to place if you've got children? Well, if you got $5 million, you might be able to find a nanny that's willing to go along with you. So you've got to see, is it fair to everyone involved? And the last question you want to ask is Zig Ziglar used to ask all the time, is it morally right? Because you can't mess with Mother Nature. What goes around comes around. And no matter what you think of certain people, maybe they make a lot of money, but maybe behind closed doors they don't have good relationships. So you just never know. So is it morally right? If you can't answer in the affirmative to any one of those 3 questions, it comes off your goal list. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the top 5 things, and those are going to be your goals. Now, why 5 things? Because years ago, we found that it's impossible for the brain to grasp 10, 20, 30 items at one time. But 5 things specifically, you can knock those right out. So those top 5 things are going to be your goals. And as you achieve more goals and as time happens, you're not going to throw away this goal-setting list, this crazy idealist. Some things are going to move up the ladder. Some things are going to move out. And you're going to readjust because you're constantly going to be planning. You're constantly going to be moving in the direction that you want to achieve those goals. That's exactly where you want to be. So the Crazy Idealist is a fabulous technique for starting to write down and achieve and attain those goals. Next time, we're going to talk about some of the techniques I use to reinforce those goals once we have picked the goals that we want in the different areas of our life. This is Dr. Rick Goodman, the team building expert and author of the book, Living a Championship Life, asking you to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and on Google+, and please share this video with others. Make sure that you help others achieve their goals and dreams because they're just going to pull you up as you pull them up also. This is Dr. Rick Goodman, the team building expert, wishing you all the best because I know you deserve it.